My supplement brand, JuiceWorks, did $9,389 last month in revenue. Let's do a breakdown of the last month in March and what happened. Hope you guys are doing all right. I have a lot of updates for you guys, so let's kind of get into it really quickly. If you guys don't know me, my name's Ayush, currently building JuiceWorks right now. It's a kava-based supplement brand, currently documenting almost every part of the process. They come in these little stick packs. And so this month was kind of good and bad in a lot of ways. Bad in terms of our numbers, but good in terms of the momentum by the end of the month. So let's go straight into it. So total revenue, we did $93.89. We did pretty much like 90% of that on Amazon. And we did $447 on our Shopify. So that's Shopify and TikTok Shop combined. So obviously we can see that we're doing most of our revenue, and this right here is not March. This includes some of April, and I just wanted to show you that this part right here, March 14th and March 19th, we were struggling with reviews on our Amazon account, and that affected conversions a lot. So we went from 4.3 to 4.1, and on top of that, our review velocity went down, which means how fast new reviews are coming in. And that really hurt our ability to convert. And so I will show you, I have a pretty cool dashboard that my Amazon guy made me. And so our sales just tanked, bro, and we were just burning and bludgeoning money. So let's go into the Amazon dashboard first, and then I'll talk about some problems that the business is facing and what's gonna happen next. So we have this pretty slick Amazon dashboard. So our March revenue was around $89.42, and our active subscriptions went up from around 6 to 23, I believe, right? Yeah, we were at 6 in February, now we're at 23. And with Amazon subscriptions, our default for some reason is every 2 months. So this isn't like I'm gonna be billing these guys every single month. It's gonna be every 2 months. Review count. So this is, again, I've stressed this in the last 2 or 3 videos where in the beginning of a listing, the traction is so important. You need to get a lot of reviews on the listing. So that has been a really big mainstay and priority for us. So let's look at this. So January, we were actually profitable in January, but February and March, we were not profitable. And so a big reason for that is that we got this bestseller, or we got this notable arrivals badge on our Amazon listing. I don't think it won't show right now, but I'll show you guys over here. So we got this notable, it'd be over here, notable arrivals, or somewhere over here. And that really boosts traffic for us. And so that's why you can see here that most of our sales are organic, and ad spend wasn't most of it. But the last 2 months, we were probably, we were like 67% paid ads and then 33% organic. And so the idea with Amazon is that in the beginning, paid traffic and organic traffic are very intertwined, where if you keep pushing in paid traffic, your organic traffic will go up as you go up the rankings for your product. So for us, we're in the kava category. So, okay, so we were at 38 yesterday. Now we're at 32. So we moved up 6 spots. So we're slowly moving up the rankings here, but we're probably gonna lose that soon for reasons I'm gonna get into this video. So that wasn't fun. So then let's look at here. So I'm gonna just be yapping over all this cool ass dashboard. So if this doesn't interest you, just skip to later where I talk about the problems that the business is facing. So we've gotten more sessions on our page. So that means those are clicks essentially when people click onto the listing. So in January, Kava for some reason wasn't getting that many impressions, and also we didn't get that many clicks. We got 1,000 clicks and we converted at 12.45%. February, we basically went twice the amount of sessions, and same thing for March. So the reason why we also haven't grown is not only were we less profitable, but also because we were running low on inventory, I told my Amazon guy, hey, let's hold off on spending a lot of money. We actually had to cut budget sometime during the month of March. And even though we sold more total units of Mood Juice in March than February, because we dropped the price and we're playing with different prices, our revenue was a little bit less. So our conversion rate is around 11%. We want to get this up. So we think we have the potential to potentially get to 15% conversion rate. So we will be running tests on our product page and, potentially working on improving that. So this is what I was talking about, our ACOS and tacos. So our goal for March was to try to get our tacos down to 30%. So 30% ads cost of sale, which means if I sell $100 worth of Mood Juice, that means $30 of ads was spent to get $100 in sales. And that's including organic and paid. So it's kind of like it's a blended average. And that's sort of like a very, you know, our goal is over time to get this down to 10%. If we can get under 10%, that'd be great. That means organic is ripping and our paid ads is just, you know, it's just a very high multiple. Next, so this is right here, a bunch of info here. So we can see that February did 218 sales, March did 233 sales. And you guys can sort of, this is a shit ton of stuff to look over. Our CPCs has been really high. So our cost per clicks have been really high for this industry. You know, we're getting cost per clicks at $3, $4, and that has been really hurting our ability because we only have so much room, right? You do a sale, Amazon takes 15%. So imagine this. My retail price for Mood Juice is $44.99. We do a sale, we bring it down to $34.99. So I just lose $10 there. On top of that, Amazon takes 15% of the $34.99. And on top of that, Amazon takes around $4.20 for the FBA fee. Great. Now you have ad spend, right? Now I have my Amazon guy, I have to pay him. And then I have cost of goods. So very much not a get-rich-quick scheme. But what my guy was telling me is that if you get this listing right, Amazon is like, having a listing with 1,000 reviews on Amazon is like having a house in Newport Beach. Like, it is extremely, extremely valuable because once the machine goes, you just start capturing demand like easily. Like, you just have sales just roll in, and it's a really big compounding vehicle. But it really sucks because, you know, I'm not pulling any money out for myself. That doesn't fund any of my personal bills. And we're having a hard time financially, which I will be going into, and seems to be the story of my life. Here we go. Here's some more week over week breakdowns. So this week right here, guys, we got cooked. So this is where our reviews went down. And because of that, our conversion rate tanked. And so we had to cut budgets. So if you can see here, our tacos is 49%, 53%, jumps to 63%. But our ACOS, how efficient the ads were, goes up to 106%. Now, in starting a supplement, this isn't the worst thing in the world because supplements is expensive, but compared to how we were doing, it wasn't really fun. And even here in the last week, we're sort of, you know, our ads are just not that efficient. They need more work and they need more time to optimize. So that's the story there. The good thing is that we have returning customers. So people seem to, you know, like Mood Juice, which is a great feeling. So over here is our P&L. You guys can look at this. We lost. It's actually more than 7.7% because I still have to pay my Amazon guy. Our return rate actually got cut in by 66% or something like that. Like got cut in by a third, which is good. Less returns is good. Next, our reviews, we went from 35 to 50. Our subscribe and save went up to 6 to 23. And guys, I don't know. I'm really just dreaming of a world where we have like 5,000 fucking subscribers on Amazon. Like, imagine 5,000 people paying $30 a month. And okay, to be fair, it would actually be closer to like 75,000 because we bill on a 2-month cycle. But also with 2 months means you have theoretically less churn. So, you know, that's $75K a month potentially in just revenue, and that's high profit, right? Amazon, there's no ad spend on those sales. So we did 226 to 240 units. Okay, I think you guys got the fucking deal with Amazon. So we're stagnating, but we are building momentum. Yesterday, we did the most sales that we've done on Amazon. We did 16 units sold. Granted, this is at a lower sales price. So we didn't hit $600 in revenue. So that is sort of the situation there. Now, here's the fucking problem that we're dealing with, guys. So right now, we have about 180... Give me a second. I think we have around 230-ish units, I think. 230. Yeah, that seems about right. So we have 230 units of Mood Juice at Amazon, and then I'm out. And the issue is that when we were selling around 8 units a day average, I have 28.75 days of inventory left. Now we seem to be pacing for like a 10 to 11 units a day. 23 days of inventory left, right? If we start doing 12 units a day, 19 days of inventory left. So we've cut our budget slightly to make the inventory last longer. And the reason is that for problems I'm about to get into right here, we're not going to be able to keep this product in stock. And when you go out of stock on Amazon, that does hurt the algorithm, and you know, they're not huge fans of it. Your rating goes down, momentum goes down. It's really fucking depressing, and you have to build it back up. So our problem for this is that our second batch of inventory went bad. And so I got a sample of our Mood Juice and it tasted like shit. It tasted bad, bro. I was very disappointed. We can do better. And I can't sell this to customers because if I lose those subscribe and saves, or if I lose those returning customers that aren't even subscribing, but they come back and buy, all it takes is one bad experience and they're not coming back, bro. And remember, on Amazon, I can't really contact these people. So they're gone in the ether. There's no getting them back. So it is very important that I build a great product and something that I'm just proud of drinking. I drink this shit almost every day and I love it, dude. It tastes great and I know we can make it better. And so I just refuse to put out a shit product, bro. I will lose money because at the end of the day, like I just care a lot about this brand. So what are we doing to fix this? So I mentioned this in my last video. I have a formulator that made mood juice and I sent it to him. And I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was gonna hook it up for free, but we're gonna get paid billable hours, or we have to pay billable hours. It's gonna cost like $250 an hour, and I hope he fixes it quickly because I need to get this shit in stock. So the issue is that I have to pay for that, and on top of that, I have to pay for the second batch still because I don't have enough cash. So we have $1,400 in our bank account right now. I have $1,000 due for the flavors due April 16th, so that's April 7th today, so we have the $1,000 bill to my flavor vendor. Then I have $1,200 due for packaging, that's also due really soon. I have to actually get a date on that. And there's $1,400 in the account right now, and Amazon is supposed to pay me $1,000 this Friday, but Amazon always cuts the number last minute. Our ads have just been killing our disbursements up. Okay, so that's been stressful. I'm just gonna have to probably either inject more money or something, I don't know. I'm really not looking forward to that. Next is, we just currently launched our Google Shopping campaign. Let me show you guys. Insights, overview. No, wait, hold up. Dude, whoever developed Google Ads needs to fucking off themselves. This shit is awful. Okay, so now we're in the Google Ads dashboard here. So we just started running ads on March 28th or something like that. And it was like, we were getting impressions, but no clicks. I switched to maximize clicks. And within the first day, we got 1 click, and then yesterday we got 5 clicks. Today we're at 0 clicks, but we're starting to get some clicks. And so what I'm doing is I'm downloading the data. I'm not panicking, right? I'm just gonna have to let the spend and just let it figure shit out. But here's what's interesting. So our biggest competitor, that's also good at ecom, is this company called Urelax. So if you look here, this is by impressions. I have this ranked by impressions. So if you look at this here, these guys are Calming Co reviews, Urelax ingredients, Calming Company, Urelax drink, Urelax reviews. All right, so right here, look at all these impressions that are going through here, right? So what I'm thinking is we can potentially create a search campaign and build a listicle that's like, 5 reasons why mood juice is cheaper and better than Urelax or some shit like that. That's an example. So we run a search campaign on those search keywords, have it rank at the top, have people click it. And if you want to know what landing page builder I'm using, guys, it's called ecom. I really like it. Look at this is our website right now. It's not done yet, but it's pretty clean, I feel like, Look at this. Like I think it looks pretty sick. I don't know. It needs some work still, but I use this builder. It's super nice. I'll leave a link below if you guys want to try that out. Anyway, so Google Ads, I'm hoping to get that running. It's going to take a while to get the clicks and the conversions running, and I only have around 15 units of mood juice left, so I'm hoping that this is going to take some time to figure out. I'm hoping by the time I figure it out, I have my next batch of inventory. Let's see what else I have to do. So TikTok, we got another video with 70K views, but no sales. So I'll show you guys right here, 73K views. These meta videos seem to do really well for views and retention, but I don't know what maybe it's what we're saying in the video, but it's just not making sales. So all the sales we're making on TikTok are from like people clicking on the product page and will convert every once in a while. Our conversion rate is awful on TikTok. And I would say the 5th thing that I'm having problems with is just mentally, I haven't been pulling the best out of myself. If I'm being completely honest, I go to bed a lot of these days, and I was even talking to my friend about this, where it's just like, I will go to sleep and just be like, I could have done more, right? Like it's tough because I'm low on inventory, so I feel like I don't have that many things to do, but like I've been wanting to get my welcome flow done, the emails for a while, and I've just have a really difficult time focusing, and I just get distracted very easily, but it's not an excuse. Like I think I still need to do better. So I think just mentally, like I want to have those days where I go, even if I didn't make a fucking $1 trillion, I want to be able to go to bed just being like, I did everything I could. I worked out, I ate great, I drank my water, and I also worked on the business and got actual tactical productive work done, not just like watching YouTube videos and just self-help shit. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I feel like I should be, for how long I've been working on this, I feel like I should be significantly further ahead, and I just don't feel like I'm where I want to be. So yeah, that's not fun. But anyways, if you guys found this video enjoyable, I'm trying to do more of these breakdowns for you guys, and as I get better and better in ecom, there'll be more things to talk about in the business. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys want to try Mood Juice out, it's on Amazon. Would love for you guys to purchase and support and leave reviews and whatnot. And if you guys want to get more info or something like that, leave a comment on what you guys want to talk about. And I also forgot to mention that on the next couple of batches, I am slowly going to be looking over to move to a new manufacturer. They're in Santa Clarita, which is close by to me. And these guys are a little bit bigger. They have more ability to finance and give us terms and improve our cash flow. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys on the next one.